Two Ambazonia groups in Momo have united to end years of conflict and infighting, and they took oath never to fight against each other. They got a motherly advice from a woman talking behind the background to the Ambazonia fighters in Momo after their unity to stop fighting for positions, meaning what separated them was position. And that is what is happening among the leaders of the Ambazonia who call themselves educated, who call themselves leaders of the Ambazonia. They are seriously fighting amongst themselves because of position. Look at what is happening between Chris Ano and Sako. When Chris Ano was in Sako, everything was okay. When Sako dismissed Chris Ano became an enemy. Abacho and his own group, they are enemies to Sako. Everything disorganized. Sign of disunity. Why those who are fighting and they have been calling them uneducated are there in the field, risking their lives and being united, fighting for unity amongst themselves. The leaders are fighting for disunity. It's a disgrace to the so-called leaders of the Ambazonia. And that is what I also keep on calling, that the name or the group should be dissolved. Those who are fighting should lead whatsoever they are fighting and forget about those who are out there, because they are the one killing the southern Cameroonian the highest because of our indifference. This video I also saw and I learned a lesson there. I have a lesson there for the Republic of Cameroon, that is the Government of Cameroon. I keep on saying that they cannot win this war militarily. Yes, we all want Cameroon to be one, but we do not want to have that unity through fighting. If you look at what this video from these guys in Momo, they have been, the lesson behind it is not just the coming together, but they have been fighting. They have been fighting each other, and then they decided not that one group have won. No, they decided to come together. Meaning negotiation is the only key to every problem, not fighting. They have guns. All the two groups have guns. They have their leaders. They have their fighters. But they decided to come together in a one meeting, sit together and negotiate, sign treaties. That oath they took is a treaty. And that is what can happen and solve the problem of the Ambazonia, or the problem of Southern Cameroon and French Cameroon. That is the only way, sitting on the table and talking about it. And that is what I've been proposing, a constitutional conference that will call all the two parties together. They then sit and decide the form of government in their own country. That is the way this problem can be solved. It is a great lesson that these guys who are fighting, in which we are calling the illiterates, are giving on to the people, to the society, to the international community. The first one was the Unity Warriors of Boy. Now this one is coming, showing that those guys, they are far more intelligent than the leaders of the Ambazonia, than the leaders of the government. Because they believe in talking, they believe in unity. We have seen several videos from those in Boy, in Gokitunja, having several meetings, sitting together and discussing how they can unite themselves together. But the leaders of the Ambazonia are having meetings, how to disgrace one another, how to embezzle, how to insult people. The leaders of Cameroon, they are having meetings only how to kill, believing that they will kill all the Ambazonia fighter. You look at the numbers of the Ambazonia fighter there, you will conclude that the Ambazonia is now an ideology, as I said the other time. It's an ideology that people are joining in. People believe in it. And it's only a change of mentality that can remove that ideology. We should stop killing our own. Let the government of Cameroon and those leaders of the Ambazonia, let them come together, sit and copy from these people, from these guys. They have proven all the leaders wrong. They have proven the Cameroon government wrong, that negotiation can work. They have proven the leaders of the Ambazonia wrong, that negotiation can work. That if Ayabacho comes together with Sako, they sit together with Chris Ano, decide and come out with something. That is the unity. If the Cameroon government can call the leaders of the Ambazonia or those strong shareholders in southern Cameroon, they sit together, they discuss, there will be an end to the Anglophone crisis. The two Ambazonia groups in Momo have united to end years of conflict and infighting, and they took oath never to fight against each other. They got a motherly advice from a woman talking behind the background to the Ambazonia fighters in Momo after their unity to stop fighting for positions, meaning what separated them was position. And that is what is happening among the leaders of the Ambazonia who call themselves educated.
We normally look brother with bad eye. Not be only for inside Momo, for inside the whole Ambazonia. As a fighter, not look your brother with bad eye. We join together and focus for which way we will carry on for. Good. Voilà.
Voilà. Okay.
They be tremble. Inside their own land where God declared we keep it placed in our own land this way. We can't get it for the lot of time where Papa God will call me. I salute all my picking them where they fight for we. The thing I want to talk for when I'm picking them. Mammy na one, picking na one. As how I wanna be the die, so even I do one. If they bring her for me for before when you don't kill the power say, my kid the one. No woman, not agree. When I eat the should not wonder. See what I want there when I say, as how I wanna don't unite. When I unite one and forever. Amen. Till this struggle will reach for Boya. Amen. Amen. I want beg Wuna. Say, I don't say this struggle will start will be in one, but atrocity can't enter inside we. We divide blind. At the bed when I say as how when I go before. Man when I not fight for position. When time for position will come. When I position when time for position will come, Baba. When I position it will come. When I fight one till the struggle ends. Amen. When struggle ends, we will get at that time we will know how our position will come. Because when we are the fight, they want to go front, we'll be glad. When I begin to say how we do want the glad for the one. That means now you go take position. This struggle we will tire for road, we leave her halfway. So at the back, if I'm you get hard work, Papa. As how I wanna be start with Ivo. Ivo na picking with me a bonner. You to be picking with me a bonner. They don't already go. Continue that work. We will join together, move these people on top we. We get Wakako. When we get for chop, we get joy. Chop sufficient crops way, now we work out. But La Republic is taken for we.
I know what talk me much because a lack of words. The way to Anina say